Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to TruthWave. I'm your host, Victor. Thank you so much for coming and getting your nightly dose of meta zen. Our meta zen is the best medicine. Sorry, I popped up on on YouTube, and all of a sudden I was hearing myself, and it kind of freaked me out a little bit. Hey, it looks like we have Lisa. Hey, Lisa. We have the bath crew is here tonight too. Good evening, Serena. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so just FYI, if you're listening somewhere and you usually watch on Instagram, for some reason that is not working. So, all right. Well, it is what it is. All right. Who do we have with us tonight? Let's see. We have the lovely Radiance with us again tonight. Thank you for being here, Radiance. And she will be with us shortly here in a few minutes. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and send out. Let's send out the symbol to everyone. We'll just put it out there real quick. All right, so just get in receiving mode and send this out. Anyway, something I want to talk about tonight too is energy is real. Energy is the transference and all this energy around us. I think most of you, I'm kind of preaching to the choir. I am preaching to the choir. That's the saying. And I have a story. I was telling Radiance about it earlier, and I may have mentioned it a couple months ago. Hey, Keith is here. Awesome. Hey, brother. Welcome. Lioness is here too. Lioness, you gotta let us know. Is your cat back? Oh my God. Let us know. And something about energy and energy transference, and that's one thing that we learn here is we practice this every night. We practice not being subjected to the energies around us. We learn to control them, transform them, because it's like this ether we pull and this grounded earth energy, excuse me. This is all neutral energy. If you think about it, it's neutral. And then when we put our intention on it, guess what? It becomes positive. So the lesson here is that we can, we decide how we interact with the energy. And if it's negative energy and we don't want to try to transmogrify it, that's a word I learned way long ago in Calvin and Hobbes. Yeah, it's really funny, isn't it, Radiance? She is laughing her butt off, you guys. So it's a $50 word right there, but I learned it. I had to look it up because it used to be in Calvin and Hobbes all the time. So, we can probably talk about that transmogrification of energy at some later time. However, right now, what I'm talking about is any energy that we have access to, like our unity consciousness energy, our ether energy, our grounded energy. Okay, so are you reading this, Radiance? Can you see Steph's update on her kitty cat? So, well, that's good. It's good he's back. So maybe he's gonna come home in a couple days wearing a sweater, because you know how those cat people are. Because I noticed a YouTube video a couple days ago. This person's cat kept showing up with a different sweater on. They'd take the sweater off after a couple days and it would show up again. It's like that cat was living a double life. So maybe your cat is living a double life out there with another family. Because they do that. As a cat servant myself, I know their games. So, all right. So I was telling Radiance, I think I shared the story with all of you when I first began my journey back in 2016. This might have been in 2017 though. I was in the kitchen with my then partner, and she was kind of really facilitated me getting on this path, because everything happens for a reason as far as I'm concerned. Well, I'll tell you what, Keith, you're in the right place, brother. Well, you'll be completely cleansed here in a few minutes. You know the drill, man. You'll be going to be feeling a lot better. And, and it's okay to not be completely at peace all the time. Like right now, you're kind of just like yeah, you really want to kind of scrap instead of, chill, whatever the thing is. It's just how you respond to it. And you're in the right place, you're among friends, and you're going to get bombarded with awesome ass energy here in a few minutes. So, hey, we love you too, man. But so one of my first experiences with energy, and I think I may have mentioned this to some of you, is I was in the kitchen, and this is with the gal that helped me get started. All right, she helped me get on the path, and I basically put up a wall. Her back was to me in the kitchen, and I put up a wall and said, "No, I don't want you in here. I don't want you." I just put up this big wall. She literally stopped in her tracks, turned around, and said, "What the hell just happened?" Because she felt it. All right, so she felt that withdrawal. She felt that wall. And then let's fast forward a couple of years. 2019, I think it was. I was getting my hair cut, and the hairdresser was one of my friends, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm just so exhausted. I'm so exhausted after doing this all day." I'm like, "Yeah, well, you're on your feet. I get that." But she goes, "No, it's more like energetically. I'm just like people just come and take and take and take." And I said, "Well, here, let me show you something," because I said you need to put up protection since you're sitting here dealing with people all day, because protection is basically our first step, you guys. It's the first thing until you get to a level of mastery. When you're out there exuding all the time, then it's kind of like you go through this progression. And when you're out there exuding this positive energy, this love, this peace, this joy, those choices, your truth, you're out there exuding this energy. I've had people in the grocery store come up and get in my bubble and then turn. And I've heard other energetic people, have the same circumstances happen to them. Or the people come into your energy, they're smiling and smiling and want to stop and talk to you. Or they just come in your energy and all of a sudden they just lighten up. And it's real. So I told my friend, her name's Katie, and I said, "Here, put up this protection." And we do it every night. Archangel Michael and spirit guides, please put a sphere of love and light around me, and only let that what serves my higher good enter. I literally told her that, and she's like, "Oh, let me write that down, or I'll have to write it down," or something like that. All I did was tell her what to say. I just said, "Here, say this, try this." And I was paying while I was doing this, and I walked about 15 feet out into the parking lot going to my truck. And no kidding, I received a call from my then toxic girlfriend, and she's like, "Oh my God, are you okay? Are you okay? What just happened? Blah, 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 blah." And I was like, "No, everything's fine. All right, talk to you later." And turned on the dime and walked right back in and said, look what just happened. And I wasn't even putting up protection. I was simply showing her how to do it. So just by default, what I just said, explaining the story, put it up again. So hence radiance per our conversation earlier. Put up protection. If you have to do it multiple times a day, do so. And you may also look at an energetic cord cutting, and we'll talk about that offline. And if any of you want to talk about it, we can do that as well. Hey, Presley, welcome back, actually. Yeah, welcome back, Presley. It's good to have you. All right, Presley, every night, I don't know if you've seen this before, 007, probably. But we send out a thought form every night at the beginning of the show. Let's go ahead and reaffirm that right now, Radiance. We send it out just to see if anyone picks it up. So let's take a moment and see if you receive anything from us. If you guys start to get anything at any time, you can put it in chat. And there's no right or wrong. This is basically an exercise in that's interesting. Wow. That's pretty cool. Do you see the answers yet, Radiance? Are you still sending? Oh, she's still sending, you guys. Oh. This is really interesting because you guys both, Lisa and Keith, or kind of have the rough shape of it. That's pretty interesting. Huh. And Presley, would you like to be on a node tonight? And if so, you let me know. Or if you need to know the nodes, I'll go over here in a moment. All right, while we're thinking about that, just remind me in about a minute and I'll reveal. Okay. Radiance, can you do that? Oops. Sorry, got twiddle fingers tonight. All right, let's talk about the meditation for a moment. We have our unity consciousness, and we talk about it every night in the meditation. This beautiful sphere. That is our creation, you guys. That's what we build on, and we add to it every night. And it is there. It is there. That energy is throughout your day. Never hesitate. If you need some extra energy, tap into that because it's ours. It belongs to all of us. All right, it belongs to everyone because it's there for everyone. It's just we happen to know that it's there specifically. All right. So our grandma, if she knew about it, needed some extra energy to finish her gardening or something, or her daytime television, she could tap into it. Terrible example, but it's there. Then we have our choice nodes, and we call them choice nodes because typically they're a choice. You can walk in your truth, your peace, and your joy, and they're choices throughout the day. You set that intention early. And we have our power nodes, Father Sky, Mother Gaia, and love. And love is a power node because love is eternal. And love is the most powerful force, my friends, in the universe. Gotta love it. All right, so here's the reveal, you guys. Let me get to a screen where I can do so. I'll go say hi to Radiance. All right, here it is. Let me back up a little bit. Steamy cup of coffee. But let's turn it upside down. And it almost looks like a cap or a hat. And also has somewhat of a, not necessarily a hammer, but the hammer shape. It has a handle and something on it. So I would say, in a way, Keith, yours is a hit, but also Lisa's is, even though she was saying it wasn't a hat, but more like a witch's hat or a party hat. So, but so you got, that could be construed, if it's upside down, as a cap of some sort. So I think that's kind of that's a win because Keith, you got something, because really you could hammer. I like big coffee cups. I like big coffee cups because I don't like to keep going back to coffee pot and getting it over and over and over. So I like big coffee cups, and the general shape and the aspect that you could hammer something with a coffee cup until the cup would obviously break. So good job, you guys. That's awesome. All right, let's go say hi to Radiance and get this party started. Hey, Radiance.
Hey.
How are you doing tonight?
I'm feeling grateful and giddy.
Grateful and giddy.
Yeah. Don't ask. Just feels.
Inquiring minds want to know. Many of you are probably not old enough to know that reference, but if you are, I appreciate it. What was it? What was the rag? What was it? Inquiring? National Enquirer. That was it. And they used to sell them. Remember, they would sell them at the checkout stands in grocery stores, and they always had like the Beast Baby or the Raccoon Man or some grotesque picture on the front, or of course UFOs and people dressed up as aliens, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But all that stuff that's now coming true. All right. Let's get to the reason we're here. Everyone get comfortable, get those eyes closed, and we'll get started. I'm going to go ahead and clear our energy with a loud sound. Archangel Michael and Spirit Guides, please put a sphere of love and light around each and every one of us, and only let that which serves our higher good enter. So it is. You find yourself floating above our magnificent planet. Down below, you see this beautiful chartreuse in color energy all around the planet, just blanketing, encapsulating our beautiful planet. It's all that love, joy, peace, unity that we sent last night, lingering, waiting for our energy to come and replenish it again for the next 24 hours. Let's begin with 3 nice deep breaths in through our nose, hold for a moment, and exhale. Now, if you look up above our beautiful planet, you'll see a three-sided golden pyramid with a diamond pyramid on the top. Above that diamond pyramid, you'll see the Father Sky node, represented by some waves of air. On all the horizontal points, the three horizontal points of the pyramid, you'll see the truth, the joy, and the peace nodes. If you look inside that golden pyramid, you'll see the love node, represented by a beautiful heart. Now let's reach out to one another. I'm reaching out to Keith, Lisa, Steph, Presley, Radiance, all of you. And all of you just observing and not necessarily in the chat. And those of you that are on nodes, let's just reach out to everyone, connect our energy. Let's go ahead and reach out to the full moon. That's not quite yet. We'll reach out to it again tomorrow night and the night after. Let's reach out to the moon. Let's reach out to our unity consciousness. Just pull this beautiful energy in. See all this wonderful energy just coming into your body. Look down in your light body and you see that spark in your heart. You're receiving that beautiful healing, cleansing energy coming into your heart space right now. Just be present in this moment and enjoy it. Enjoy this energy that's coming in to cleanse you. You can feel this energy just coming in, and you see the spark slowly turning to the right, turning and growing ever larger. You feel and see this tube going out of your back of your light body. It's going out and piercing our unity consciousness. And through that tube, you see gunk and muck coming out, anything that's not serving you. This beautiful light you're pulling into your heart space, and it's growing and overtaking your entire body. It's pushing more and more. Anything that's not serving you, any dis-ease, any hate, fear, distrust, anything not serving your higher good or lower good, let it go. Just release it. See it and just let it go. And see that pipe going out of your back, that tube just flowing ever clearer and clearer. And that muck and gunk flowing outside of our unity consciousness, flowing out of that tube, is breaking into a billion pieces and shooting off into infinity, never to be seen again or experienced by another being, ever. Now you see that beautiful tube, the tube flowing clearer and clearer. Now this wonderful, beautiful celestial energy is just flowing freely, out and out and out. This beautiful, cleansed, fully clear energy. Let's go ahead and collapse our tube. Let this energy circle around in our bodies for a little bit longer. Very good. Now let's go get on our nodes. Tonight we have Lioness on joy. We have Radiance and Lisa on love. We have Keith on peace. I will be on truth. And everyone else, you can either pick a node or just participate with positive intention. Now let's begin sending our nodal intention into this golden pyramid. Mother Gaia, please send that nurturing, grounded energy. Father Sky, please send that celestial ether energy. This energy that's all around us and for our usage. I'm sending truth, selfful truth. I ask Keith to send peace, Lioness to send joy, and Radiance and Lisa to send love. Just bundle this energy, all this energy you're receiving, up into love. And you'll see that diamond pyramid at the top grow ever brighter. What color are we using tonight, Radiance?
Indigo, please.
Indigo. Awesome. Indigo it is. So it is. You see that diamond pyramid growing ever deeper in indigo, ever brighter and deeper. On the count of pulse, we'll send out our first wave. 1, 2, pulse. You see this beautiful indigo wave of love, peace, and joy going in every direction from the feet of Mother Gaia node. Every direction, overtaking our chartreuse energy from last night, adding this energy, this excess energy from last night to itself, and just growing ever stronger. And this wave, this truth wave of energy, is going down around past the equator, coming down and crossing over itself on the southern hemisphere, overtaking all of our energy from last night. It's been completely absorbed. And now this wave is coming up to the equator, leaving this beautiful, beautiful indigo wake in its path up to the feet of Mother Gaia node, where I ask that she sends the rest of this excess energy up into the golden pyramid above. Now let's begin our intention once again. I'm pushing self-full truth. I ask Keith to push peace. Kitty Cat to push joy. Lisa and Radiance to push love. Let's reaffirm our connection with one another. And just sit in the beauty of this. Just sit in the beauty of this moment right now. Experience this wonderful love, this peace. We are at peace right now. We are full of joy. And we are experiencing such powerful love. Love for one another, love for all the flora and fauna, love for this wonderful gift that we have been given, and love for all the beings on our planet. Let's push our intention. Let's just give of ourselves this loving intention, this joy, this peace, this truth, this unity, this grounding calm. On the count of pulse, we'll send out our second wave. 1, 2, pulse. See this second beautiful wave, this beautiful indigo wave, and all its magnificent, going in every direction down to the equator. Know in your heart and in your mind that thousands of beings on our planet, thousands, are experiencing this. We make this energy available to them. I don't force our energy on anyone. We simply make it available for their use. Thousands of people right now are experiencing love, peace, and joy, some for the very first time. See the beauty in that, my friends. Now this indigo wave is crossing over itself on the southern hemisphere and working its way back up. Thousands more, finding this beautiful energy, this gift that we get to experience every night and that we gladly share with all of our fellow beings. And this energy is coming to the feet of Mother Gaia node, where she will once again push it up into the golden pyramid above. Very good. Let's begin our intention once again. Charge up that golden pyramid. You may feel this energy in your hands, in your face, in your spine. You guys are on fire tonight. My hands are lit up. Very good. Very good. You may be seeing waves of energy through your closed eyes, or spirals of energy. Right now I'm seeing pulses of purple energy. Very good. On the count of pulse, we'll send out our third and final wave for the evening. Let's give a little extra push. 1, 2, pulse. See in your mind's eye this beautiful wave going in every direction from the feet of Mother Gaia node. And know that this wave contains love, peace, joy, unity, and calm. This wave, though, is leaving a pixie dust trail, an indigo trail of energy that will remain for the next 24 hours until we come back. We gladly and openly come back to renew this beautiful energy every evening. And now this wave is crossing over itself on the southern hemisphere, impacting all the flora and fauna on the planet, and making itself available to all the beings, coming up past the equator and to the feet of Mother Gaia node. Or ask those of you on Mother Gaia node to take some of this excess energy and store it in your sacral chakra, and then send the excess up to all the node holders and participants above. And please do the same. To all of you above and node holders, store this in your tummy or your belly, in your sacral chakra for your personal use later. And if you burn through that energy, you have the unity consciousness energy to tap into as well. Now let's cross our arms and put our hands on our shoulders and give ourselves a wonderful embrace. I ask each and every one of you to be grateful, show gratitude to this moment where we come together each evening in fellowship for the earth, for ourselves, for our higher good. Repeat after me aloud. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of peace. I am worthy of truth. I am worthy of joy. I am worthy of all the gifts that I desire. Let's take 3 nice deep breaths. We'll release this beautiful grasp, this wonderful warm hug that we have on ourselves right now. On our 3rd exhale through our mouth. Release. Wow. Now let's gently begin pulling our energy back from one another. You all are lit up tonight. Wow, this is amazing. Just gently pull the energy back. Wow. And when you're ready, open your eyes and return. Did you feel that radiance?
Yeah, I did.
Dang.
That was intense.
You guys. Awesome, Andrea. Yeah, you saw Indigo before it was mentioned, so you must have some ESPN going. You have some. That's the thing. I'm not going to make a joke about it. You obviously are caught into what Radiance had already decided what she was going to say. So that's really cool. Yeah, so someone you see, okay, see, this is it. So there's what's that term? There's something called 100 monkeys. And if you have 100 monkeys around a typewriter and you have the typewriter loaded, if you have enough monkeys, then eventually they'll start writing stuff on the typewriter. There's some theory or something out there called that. One of you probably know it. But what's happening is, as we get more people here, it just gets stronger and stronger and stronger. And what we'll probably notice is, as more people come and participate, and really participate, not just listen, they're not passively participating, they are actively participating. We're going to notice it gets stronger and stronger and stronger. And what that's going to do is cause each and every one of us to get stronger and stronger and stronger. So we're obviously getting prepared for something. Yeah. All right. I'm sending love, peace, and joy, unity, and calm to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, well, that's a great acknowledgement, Keith. That's awesome. Acknowledging the Bath crew who show up every night. Yeah, that's awesome. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. And until tomorrow night, namaste.
Have a great night, everyone. All my love.